welcome back to another day in art. It's our final one of this season, and today with us we have Dre from the Bakersfield Museum of Art. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so what is our project today?
So today we're going to be doing Piet Mondrian inspired watercolor art. So basically we're going to be using our 10 blocks, so hundreds, tens, and ones. We're going to be rolling dice, and we're going to be seeing how much of everything we're going to do.
All right, so they're going to have their dice, right? So they're going to give this dice a roll, right? So if they get 3, then they'll be using the 10 base, no, 100 base 3 times, right? So however they want to apply it on their page. They'd roll again, oh, they get another 3, then we're going to go to the 10s, and then we'll roll it again, and then use our 1s. And so then we're having, primary colors, right?
Yeah, so Piet Mondrian used primary colors in the painting that we're inspired by today. So we're going to be using primary colors, and yeah.
And maybe some black and white.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so if they roll these dice once, do they only do it one time, or can they do it multiple times if they want more?
They can do it multiple times if they want to. It's always their own art. They can put their own twist on it. So yeah.
All right, so we're using some math and some art again together in our art. So we'll be back a little bit later and we'll see their progress. All right, back to you, Mike.
All right, thank you for that, Sam. All right, I know that we're going to go downstairs. I know that they were doing some art and they were using some cubes and 10 rods and things like that and using Mondrian primary colors. So Sam, where are you guys at right now?
Okay, so the kids have all rolled their dice, and we've written down on their piece of paper whatever they got for the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. And so that's what they got to use to create their piece of art. And, you know, if you didn't really like your number, you got to roll the dice again. So let's take a look at some of the kids that have started working already. So here he had 200, 6 tens, and 4 ones. So far he's traced his 100 block twice. And his 10s, he's working on those right now. And you can see he's keeping it very much in the style of Piet. All right, so then he's going to have 4 ones. So then once they finish this, they're going to be tracing it with a Sharpie, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then they will go with that. So what about you? What numbers did you get? 3, 4, and 2. Oh, I like what you got going on so far. Nice balance. Very cool, and you already created some extra rectangles in the overlap. Very good. All right, well, how about you? What were your numbers?
1, 3, and 6.
Ooh. So tell me how you got your 1, 3, and 6 going here.
I'm gonna be using one of the 100 blocks.
Okay.
6 of the 10s and 3 of the 1s. I'm just using these so that I can keep it, the extra ones, to keep it accurate and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So you've created more lines, but then you're gonna put those on top of this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I like that. Branching out. Okay, now over here at this table we have, all of these girls have taken it the more unconventional way, but we're liking their abstract ideas. So how many of you got here?
I've got 6 hundreds, 6 tens, and 5 ones.
All right, and I like how you've got them all overlapped.
Yeah.
Nice, you two have nice balance. How about you?
So I got 300, 6 tens, and I'm trying to do my 12 ones right now.
12, oh, I like that, yes, okay. All right, and back over here.
I got 500s, 5 tens, and 6 ones.
All right, those look great. And she's already got her Sharpie going. Nice, what were your numbers?
600, 3 tens, and 5 ones.
All right, okay, I like this balance you got going. And so Dre, you were telling me a little bit about Piet and his artistic life.
So he actually was a figure painter in the beginning of his life, and as he got older, he actually became more of an abstract artist, and he used a lot of geometric shapes, and that's exactly what we're doing today.
Yeah.
So math can be fun. Math and art together can be fun.
That's right. All right, so these kids are going to continue to draw, and then we're going to trace them with the Sharpie, and then they're going to get to use the primary colors and black and white with watercolor to paint them. So I think that we'll send that back to you, Mike, and we'll see you in a little bit.
All right, thanks, Sam. Looks like a great project right now. So nice to see that they have an opportunity to roll the die and see how many of each of those different 100s, 10s, or ones that they're going to be able to use, overlap them a little bit and make a little art out of that. And also kind of figure out the differences, if they hadn't already, between the 10s, the 1s, the 100s, and how they relate to each other also.
Yeah, that was really interesting. You know, a lot of times we use them for understanding powers of 10 or the base 10 number system.
Right.
But to use them as a piece of art, I think I've never fathomed out. To me, it's just, oh, those are the 10 blocks. I use them for adding or talking about regrouping.
Right, and place value.
Yeah, never thought about really using them as an art piece.
Well, there you go. Well, that might be something.
I know what I'm doing tomorrow
with
in class. We're going to do something a little different tomorrow, yeah.
Right now, we're going to head back downstairs, check in with the art kids. And Sam, I think these guys are now doing the coloring with those primary colors, correct?
Yes, they are. Well, some are choosing primary colors and some are choosing some other colors. So we've given them some freedom, or she has down here. So tell me about yours. What color choices are you going to use?
I'm probably gonna use like a bunch of. I'm probably gonna use like multiple colors.
You're going to go
do
like
it
the whole
throughout.
range?
Yeah.
All right, so more kind of the whole range of the color wheel. I like that. Your design looks great. Okay, how about you? What colors are you thinking?
I'll probably just use the primary colors and white and black.
All right, sticking true to the design. That looks good. Almost looks like the top of like a cityscape. Looking down on it, that looks very cool. Okay, and he's almost finished here. Are you going to any more black from there? Or you're gonna stay with just these colors?
I think I'm gonna do one more black square and then I'll be done.
All right, you did a great job. Looks
you.
good. Okay, girls, see what we have over here. Okay, tell me about yours. What colors are you gonna
I'm
use?
doing red, green, yellow, and blue.
Okay. And are you gonna paint all of them, or are you gonna leave any white or black?
I'm gonna do the background blue and then
Okay.
this yellow, like the square's yellow.
Nice. Okay. And are you gonna leave some white or no?
No, I'm gonna add I blended in this shade a little.
Yeah, I
I
like that.
might blend in a little more.
Okay. I like it. It looks beautiful. Okay. How about you?
I think I'm just gonna stick with the primary colors in black and white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Like I said, I was telling her I love how she has some lines that are thick, some are thin, some are even have some dotted lines in there. Are you gonna paint the whole thing, or are you gonna leave the background white?
I think I'm just gonna leave the background white.
Okay. Looks good. All right. And your color choices?
Red, orange, yellow, the warm ones.
Okay. She's keeping hers analogous colors next to each other on the color wheel. And are you gonna paint in every single one of yours?
Yep.
Okay, I like that. I like how you're nice and bright and thick. Okay, last one over here.
I'm trying to go for more pastel colors, and I don't know.
I like
Things
it.
that go good with it.
Yeah. So Dre was telling them that more water is more pastel color.
So the less water you guys use, the deeper your color will be. If you want more of a lighter color, like a pastel, like she's doing, you're gonna use a little bit more water.
Right.
You can also do a couple of techniques. So you can do wet on wet, for example. I like to wet my area that I'm gonna paint and then add the actual paint to it. If I want like a deeper, what would the word be? I guess just a deeper color, yeah, like a deeper hue. I'll do dry paper and then I'll do wet paint over it. That way it doesn't bleed and spread out.
Okay. So if people wanted to do this at home, materials obviously that they need, you just need some watercolor paper.
Some watercolor paper, some blocks. Doesn't necessarily have to be the 10s blocks, 100s blocks. You can use whatever you have at home, honestly. Anything that has a straight edge on it. Some dice, and then watercolors, and that's pretty much it.
Yep. Okay, so at the museum, what any new things going on right now?
At the moment, not that I know of.
Classes, you got the art after
Well,
dark.
yeah, we
right?
have art after dark. I teach some after school classes. We have some regular day classes where we do regular art. We've been doing some animation as well. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and head on down to the art museum. I'll be there.
All right. So as the kids are finishing up their artwork right now, We'll let them finish, and then you can always check our social media afterwards for the finished product. And just thank you, Dre and Bakersfield Museum of Art, for being here and for this great lesson.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. All right, back to you, Mike.
Thanks for that, Sam. Some great looking art right now. And as you said, check out the social media later on. You can see the finished products and the way that they all turned out. Nice to see that some were using the primary colors. Others went with other color patterns. Some went with pastel, a little lighter and things like that.
Yeah, I didn't know the level of water would change the depth of the color. I thought that was cool.
Right.